Braves hosting the Phillies, NLDS game number 1, and the Phillies are plus 175 on the money line. The Braves are minus 210. The over-under is at 8.5 runs. The Phillies getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 120, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. And the Braves laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 100, meaning if you bet them that way, they must win by 2. And I figured that it was going to be Strider, and it was probably going to be something ridiculous with him on the mound. Now, head-to-head, the Braves are 7-3 in their last 10 against the Phillies. The road team is 7-3. The favorite is 6-4. The favorite or the underdog getting or laying runs is 5-5. There have been 2 one-run games in their last 10 meetings. The over is hit in their last 2, and the over is 6-4 in their last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The over at 8.5 runs is 6-4 in their last 10 meetings as well. Both of these pitchers, because these are division rivals, have pitched against the opposing team this year. Suarez went 6 innings, 1 run, 1 earned. They lost that game 4-2. He struck out 7. They are 4-1 in his last 5 starts. He averages 5 1/3 innings pitched and 6 strikeouts per game in those games with an ERA of 3.2. They've won his last 3 starts, and the last 2 games he pitched in went over. In his last 3 starts against the Braves, 5 innings, 4 hits, 0.7 runs, 5.3 strikeouts, 3 walks, 0.7 home runs, and 89.3 pitches. And the Phillies won 2 out of the 3 of those games. The 2 games they won were last year. The 1 game they lost was this year. For the Braves, Strider pitched 4 times against the Phillies this year. 6 innings, 2 runs, 2 earned. They won 11-4. He struck out 9. 6 innings, 1 run, 1 earned. They won 4-2. He struck out 9. 7 innings, 1 run, 1 earned. They won that game 4-1. Guess what? He struck out 9. 7 innings, 3 runs, 3 earned. They won that game 9-3. He struck out 11 in that one. They are 4-1 in his last 5 starts. He's got an ERA of 3.4, averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched and 7.2 strikeouts per game in those games. Law of averages in his last 3 games against the Phillies: 6 2/3 innings pitched, 5.3 hits, 1.7 earned runs, 9.7 strikeouts, 0.7 walks, 0.3 home runs, and 101.3 pitches on average. Now, I know everyone's going to tell me that the regular season is the regular season and the playoffs are a whole different animal, and you are absolutely right. So Suarez, last postseason, pitched in 5 playoff games. The Phillies were 5-0 in the games in which he appeared in. He had an ERA of 1.23. He pitched in 14.2 innings and struck out 13 batters in those games. Now, a couple of those games, yes, he did come in relief. In those games, he went 3 1/3, 1 earned run, striking out 5 innings, 2 runs, 1 earned. He struck out 3. 2/3 of an inning, didn't give up any runs, didn't strike anyone out. Another game, 2/3 of an inning, didn't give up any runs. That was against the Astros. And then 5 innings, no runs, no earned. He struck out 4, and they beat the Astros in that game. Now, Strider did not have a very similar experience in the playoffs last year. He pitched once against the Phillies, and in that game, he went 2 1/3, gave up 3 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. He gave up 1 home run, and he had an ERA of 19.29. So we will keep that in mind. Now, the Phillies are 7-3 in their last 10. They're on a 3-game winning streak. And the Braves are 7-3 in their last 10, and they are 2-2 in their last 4. The stars seem to be aligning in this one for the Phillies, and I could be going down with the ship with this one, but Suarez pitched well, and Strider struggled in the playoffs last year. I understand it was 1 appearance. Last year is last year, this year is this year, but I'm going to roll with the postseason odds here. I'm going to take the Phillies with the money line. I'm going to take the Phillies getting the runs, and I'm going over. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.